Okay, so there's still a bug with our mid-air bonus sometimes. Because see that? It bounced, and our bonus 2 was false, yet we still rendered our mid-air bonus. So what is going on there? We catch it in the air, but I think something different is going on. So if we take a look in our print score class, we've got a bonus field. Okay, and I think that's what we're printing up right now in our play state. No, we're printing up the mid-air bonus. Okay, so why don't we also... We need to print up... we need to do this different. So it's like we need... this is the mid-air bonus, so we can call this mid-air bonus. And this is gonna be the dot bonus from our print scores table. So in our scores table, at our index 1, dot bonus. And then we can see if that is any different. So we need this. Just taking forever to type this stuff up. Okay, so this is mid-air bonus for our second egg, and then our scores table bonus at index 2. So then we need the third one. We need 30, 40, then we need 50, 60, 70, and 80. Okay. Now we can see any discrepancies between our egg field of a mid-air bonus. See? See, it still rendered the double. What is going on? Still rendered the incorrect double or mid-air bonus, even though both of those fields were correctly false. I'm not sure where that bug's coming from. Okay. I just don't get it. Because as soon as that bonus becomes false, once it bounces, it should cease to be ever able to become a double or a mid-air bonus. We shouldn't see that yellow score if the egg has bounced off the floor. So that one was right, and it's hard to get the timing right because we have to let it bounce but catch it in the air. See, well, bounce, catch, and see how it's yellow still. What What's going on? Let's take a look at our print score objects again. Now we only render. This is true, then we render that. Now we are in fact updating our print score dot bonus field upon an egg bounce. Pretty sure. So our dot bonus field, this is just our reset, but here, if we bounce off the floor and our egg isn't collected yet, then we go ahead and turn our bonus to false. Now that should stop the rendering. That should stop the rendering of that yellow score if the eggs bounced off, because those values are in fact working correctly. They're starting to be true, and then once they touch the floor, they become false. So look, it becomes false. But see, so that was, wait a second, bonus 2, that was wrong. Why is bonus 1 false right now? We haven't killed the vulture 1 right now, so why would that be false? That's part of the problem. So why is that the case? See, look at that. Why would that egg be a double score? It was sitting on the floor. I don't know what's going on. Some reason we changed. I don't get how it got decoupled, because our midair bonus should only ever be the same value that our dot bonus is, because we change them at the same exact line. We change them right here. So if this condition to get false is ever happening, then our scores table at that same index would get false as well, but that wasn't the case. We had a dot bonus field of a print score object being false when the other one was true. I'm not able to recreate that at the moment. See, look, that's even more jacked, because that should have given us the bonus right away, but it didn't. That egg didn't touch the ground, so what is going on? See, that is so jacked. I watched it become false. I watched the bonus become false, yet I watched it print up the yellow score, which is only here. Only if our self bonus is true, which it was not. So what is going on? There's gotta be some sort of logical bug in our play state here with our bonuses. So let's go see our, let's see our midair bonus from the beginning. Okay, that's just for the reset. That's for the bounce off floor. That's really all we do. Yet it's messed up. Maybe, do we do anything in our egg class that might do that midair bonus? So we've got midair bonus. We don't do anything in our egg class with that. Okay. Well, I'm stumped. Okay. So this is cycling through all of our enemy objects. And if we, as the ostrich, as the player 1, collides with an egg, and the egg is not invulnerable and it's not already collected, then we're gonna go ahead and see. And what is this? Like, this weird ass line here is because of this slow collision. So what I figured, yeah, this is just because when you're walking really slow, since the egg, if the egg's on the floor and your ostrich is walking up to it, as far as the game's concerned, you collide with that egg before your ostrich's feet even touch the egg, because the ostrich's feet are in the center of the rectangle. So since it's actually a rectangle collision bounding box, we had to add these weird ass numbers here. But that doesn't explain why it would print up the yellow score when our bonus is false. That doesn't make any sense to me. And it's hard to recreate that. So look, 2, if I catch 2 in the air, it prints yellow. Yet, our midair bonus is false on the egg, and our bonus is false on the print score, which means we shouldn't be printing the yellow score, even though it did. So I don't know what to do. And that, when I killed that ostrich 3, it was bonus true, and it didn't render. So is there a thing going on here where we're actually swapped on those two? What is going on? Because they're both completely wrong. If they swapped numbers, then they both would have ended up being right, but that might be why it's so hard to debug, because it depends on which order you kill. So let's try killing 2 again. Well, so 1 was fine, but if I kill 3 and collect 3, see how it was a double score even though our 3 is false. So we should not have printed the double score there. So there's got to be something wrong with the way we're assigning our index for C, and that one's the opposite also. So 2 and 3 are backwards. What? Yeah, 2 and 3 are backwards, which I'm not understanding how. Let's see our scores table. Well, that's disgusting how many times we say that. Let me see. Scores table starts empty. Putting in, oh, and you know what? This is... What is going on? So if I is 1, the index we put into our print score is 1 first, then 2, then 3. That all kind of makes sense, but then, gosh, I feel like I'm circling the answer here, but I'm not sure where it is. Where do? We insert these dummy values. See, we don't need this lowest egg score. This is messed up. We don't need this right now. I'm gonna say that lowest egg score, whatever that value happens to be in our constants, which is what, 250? We don't have it. Lowest egg score is 0. Okay, yeah, this is just jacked. Let's go back. Just wanting to put in 250 for now as a dummy value to our print score objects. So let's see if anything is jacked on 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are opposites still. So 2 is false, and we collect it, yet it gets the bonus. That's completely wrong. And then if we kill 3, we captured it in the air, so it should have printed the yellow, but it did not, so it's completely wrong. So why are those two switched? Why are those two switched? What? Now, it has to do with what? Our index. Those start as false. Where do we copy over eggs at our index dot midair bonus? We really don't do it anywhere. We don't false it until it's bounced off the floor. But then we're changing the corresponding scores table. Dude, what is going on? Why are 2 and 3 busted? They're just 2 and 3 are completely swapped for some reason. I'm not understanding how that's possible. Because we're modifying at the ith index, so they should be tethered. If that egg bounced off the floor, then that corresponding index's score table, print score object, would also be false. So why? What? It doesn't make any sense to me. And we've got this field called midair, and I'm pretty sure we populate that with false right before our index, right? When we do our print score object, oh no, yeah, we do it true because it starts off as true, and then we do the index. So we pass in the index. So yeah, this is just for our dummy values. I don't get why it's busted. Because we're not even at the point where we're trying to put the correct score in. We just can't even get the right render on our thing. What am I missing here? We have a table called scores table. It's holding print score objects of right now just dummy values. Now, what is the third argument is the score amount. Fourth argument is the midair parameter. Fifth argument's the index. And the first two are the x and y. So right off the bat, you know, we do this once upon wave 1 getting started. We can take out this lowest egg score. Because we're hard coding in the 250 at the moment. And then we're giving every score table print score object a true on the midair bonus and a 250 points. So what's going on, man? You know, it's like could be reversing the eggs. Like, why would the print score object for vulture 3 be tethered to where vulture 2 is? Why would that be the case? Well, how do we assign the X and Y position of our print score objects upon a collision? So let's check our egg collision, right? Player to egg collision. Yeah, if we collide with an egg, then we're setting here, this is it. This is it. This is why it's jacked. Because we're putting the egg count. Yeah, we're okay, this is where it's messing up. Shit, okay. Because yeah, egg count is 0. Right? This should be eggs caught, not eggs count. Egg count. We got rid of egg count, I think. Well, no, where is it? Where's our first egg count? 1. This is so jacked. Okay, well, I think this is where the problem is. But egg count being 1 should be there, and we are incrementing it, so I don't get why that would actually be messing it up. Egg count should be tethered to eggs caught. If we go to verify that, and that's not the case, then maybe that's exactly what's wrong. So let's see. Egg count, eggs caught. We've got eggs caught. So let's put egg count, then my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Turn this one off. Okay, so our egg, eggs caught and egg count are different. So that's what the problem is. So let us go, we can, let's go back. Yeah, so this should be eggs caught, not egg count. Actually, there's a cool way to do this in Vim where you say selection. See, and we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Okay. So if we select this, nope. We select this and then we do leader S. Nope. Nope. How do we do it? I could have sworn it was leader S. I've got to find and replace macro, or whatever you want to call it. Let me just dig around real quick. Config, neovim. Let's see. What's the replace? The fancy replace. Yeah, leader S. Oh, in normal mode. In normal mode. So I gotta switch to normal mode. This, look at this crap. This is the macro. Shout out to Primogen for helping me out on that. Because Lord knows I wouldn't figure that out. Okay, not what I wanted. Here. So we highlight all egg count. We switch to normal mode. Then we leader S. What is going on? Why does leader S delete everything? What the heck, man? We'll put this in visual mode. How about that? Now if we go to play state, we stay in visual mode. Leader S. Oh, it's because, okay. It's because part of the macro does what you're hovered over. So if we highlight this, we switch to normal mode. Nope. God damn it. Highlight this. What's going on? Highlight this. Dude. I know there's a way to do this. Okay, if I put my cursor over eggCount, then leader S, it still gives me the wrong stuff. But what we want to do is replace eggsCount with eggsCaught. Not what I wanted. Okay, this is it. eggCount is replaced with eggsCaught. That didn't work at all. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna do substitute. Oh my god, I am just terrible at Vim today. Okay, highlight, colon, S, why you hate me, colon, S slash egg count replace with eggs caught. This is what I want. Okay. And then same with here. We've got eggs caught. We just need to change eggs. So we say substitute egg count with eggs caught. Then same with this. We don't want this. I guess what we should have done is remade our... We shouldn't have added eggs caught. We should have just kept eggs count, but I think I forgot. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. It's egg caught with eggs caught. This is eggs caught. Okay. Is there any other egg count? Got one. See, okay, so when we do this, why are we doing this? We do, our note says prevents egg count from indexing more than available objects, but we fixed that because every time we die, we reset our... Actually, yeah, that's jacked up. That's jacked up. Shoot. Because if 3 vultures spawn and we pop, let's say we collect 2 eggs right off the bat, so our eggs caught would be 2. No, okay. We should be able to get rid of this. We should be able to get rid of this stuff because we're wiping our eggs caught back to 0. Upon death, like right there. Okay, we should be able to get rid of this. And if that doesn't work, I'll probably just have to undo this commit because I wouldn't know what I broke at that point. But let's go ahead and see. So let's see if 2 is now rendering the correct scores. Yes, we've got 3 rendering the correct score. Now if I let this bounce and then collect it, it should be no yellow score, and it is not. So it looks like we fixed it. It's the problem was we had eggs caught and we had egg count. Oh my, that was wrong. That was wrong. That bounced and it gave us the double. What is going on? What was that? Was that birdie 1? Vulture 1? See, that one worked. That one worked. That one worked. But when they bounce, let's make sure, let's let them all bounce and see which ones busted. To make this easier to see, we will take off this stuff for now. No, I'll leave it because that's what we need to debug with, but I will go to our egg in vulnerable and put it back to 5 so we have a harder time getting the bonus. Then we can try. We'll let all of them bounce, oh my gosh, and collect them and see if any of them are a double yellow score, which they should not be, even though I suck at this game. Really. Okay, bounced. Double score. Why? Why? Is that only on Vulture 1? So, 2 is false. Come on, dude. Really? We're jacked. We're jacked. We're straight up totally busted. Something's wrong with the egg count or the eggs caught. None of these should have a yellow score when we collect them. Yet we're crashing, so. Oh, yeah. Do we commit this terrible mistake? I don't know. I am not figuring this out today. Terrible commit, but we will work on it tomorrow and hopefully fix it tomorrow. I think it has to do with indexing 0 for our eggs caught, because eggs caught is 0 because we haven't caught any eggs and Lua cannot index 0 things. It's 1 indexed, so I think the problem is there somewhere. So we might have to change our eggsCaught to back to eggsCount. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to be like starting our eggsCount at, or start our eggsCaught at 1 because we haven't caught an egg yet. But I think we need to start it at 1 so that we can index into the first table of our print score objects, and then when we increment our eggsCaught, we just need to decrement the index because our index will be 1 less than what our eggsCaught is. I don't exactly know, but we're gonna have to figure that out tomorrow.